Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about the Power Zone training program that is available to you on the Peloton bike. Okay, let me explain what the Power Zone training is. It's basically a training system based on power, which is measured in watts. The output power that you get during a workout is a mixture of cadence and resistance. Its main purpose is to help you achieve a specific output level of power at different times during a class. Power Zone training will help you improve strength, endurance, and even overall performance. The whole power thing makes it really easy to know where you stand on the scale of fitness. During a normal cycling class, your instructor will give you a certain cadence and resistance range that they want you to achieve. For example, the instructor might ask the class to have 80 to 90 cadence and 45 to 50 on resistance. The problem is that for an experienced rider, that output might be a piece of cake. For a complete beginner, it's hell on earth. The Power Zone training program is a way to equal the playing field, to make sure that everyone is working just as hard. But before you get started, you should know that this workout is going to be hard. It's better if you take a few classes beforehand to actually understand your bike. Also because the Power Zone classes can go up to 90 minutes, so you have to have some stamina built. The Peloton's official blog recommended a few classes that you can take for practice. The ones they recommended are the 5-minute Intro to Power Zone, 20 minutes Power Zone Beginner's Ride by Matt Wilpers, and the 30-minute Power Endurance Ride. During each ride, your virtual instructor will cue a specific zone which you will have to reach in terms of power. But the thing is, there are 7 zones and reaching each one is like defeating levels in a video game. To actually understand the power zones, you need to find out your average output over 20 minutes. This value will determine your functional threshold power, or FTP. The Peloton system will calculate your 7 zones of power by using that number. In order to find your FTP, you have to take the FTP test ride. First, you do the FTP warm-up ride and then complete the 20-minute test ride. There are 4 different instructors that take this class, so just find the right one for you. Realize that this whole zone system makes understanding the effects of certain intensities of exercise so much easier. Zone 1 is very easy, as it's less than 55% of your FTP and it has an active recovery intensity. By staying in Zone 1, you can improve your blood and nutrient circulation. Since this zone is used to help you catch your breath, it also allows waste products to clear from your muscles. Zone 2 consists of 56 to 75% of the FTP, which would be a nice long ride with enough difficulty that you'll still be able to hold a conversation. Being mostly aerobic, Zone 2 helps your body utilize fat for fuel, ultimately reducing body fat. And yes, you can easily lose weight by doing this program. Zone 3 will be challenging but still below 100% of the FTP. Talking will become harder in Zone 3. Because this zone requires some muscle endurance, it will create some fatigue stronger than you felt in Zone 2. I know this sounds intimidating, but the classes alternate between zones, which allows your body to rest and work efficiently too. So trust the process and put on some banger music to help you distract from the muscle burn. Then, for Zone 4, you have to use 105% of your FTP or higher, which you'll only be able to sustain for about an hour. It's also known as the sweet spot because it's the most beneficial for your body. By triggering adaptations in endurance, aerobic fitness, and glycogen storage, this zone improves overall fitness. Might as well stay here a little longer. Zone 5 is where you want to cry because it will require at least 120 of your FTP. Lastly, Zone 6 requires 150% and Zone 7 requires even more than that. If you can only keep up with Zone 6 and 7 for a couple of minutes or even seconds, don't worry, you are definitely not alone. The more you do the Power Zone training program, the easier it gets to reach each zone and maintain it. You should retake the FTP test every 6 to 8 weeks to see if your 20-minute average has increased. And if it has, the Peloton system will automatically update your Power Zone ranges, and voila, you have a new challenge to conquer. It is a simple yet precise process that will push you to your limits while still maintaining some excitement. If all this hasn't gotten you hyped up for your workout, then literally nothing will. There are so many classes available that will induce a choice overload. The main three are Power Zone, which focuses on zones 4 to 6, but it does include the whole range of 1 to 6. Power Zone Endurance is pretty easy too, as they tend to stay in zones 2 to 4. But Power Zone Max classes are going to burn your quads to a crisp because its main focus is zones 4 to 7. The reason I'm telling you about the different types of classes is because you'll need to take various ones at a time. It won't be fun spending all your time in zone 7 or zone 4. It'll get boring real fast, and that's coming from someone who has considerable attention span. So there you have it, folks. You now know everything you need to know, and all you have to do is muster up the courage to start. Good luck!